Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with our first of two brand new Magic the Gathering openings here this evening, and we are kicking off with a booster box draft booster of Dominaria Remastered. Now this product officially releases this upcoming Friday the 13th, but this is an absolutely amazing set and I'm very excited to see what we can find. Tons of amazing reprints in the set. Force of Will, the Tutors, you have Urza, you have Yawgmoth, you have No Mercy, you have Entomb, lots of amazing cards, and I'm very excited to see what we can find in one draft booster box. So up next, we'll also be checking out a collector booster, which didn't exist for the last remastered set. Now, when Time Spiral Remastered came out, that was a really fun set. Those retro foils were super in demand. I'm curious to see if the same is here for Dominaria Remastered. Now, very excited to have this here, ready to check it on out. We are getting singles ready for pre-sale, and everything will be available on Friday in-store and on our TCG player, linked in the description down below. Very excited to get cracking into a draft booster box, so let's go ahead and get started here by snapping us into the corner. And very, very fun. Now, actually, we have restructured our events over the past couple months in store, and we do have a draft night now. So I'm assuming this will be the flavor of draft night for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we have events, I think Magic events 5 nights a week now, 2 Commander nights, there's a Pauper night, there's I think 2 Honor nights. I think Pauper is also shared with the draft night. I honestly think that's Tuesdays. We do have the archetypes here: Blink, Madness, Goblins and Zombies, Cycling, Threshold, Life Gain, Loss, Storm, Ramp, Auras, and Recursion. So very cool. I like these arts. I have a small collection of them, just the box toppers. But anyway, so here is what the pack art is for the draft boosters. And let's get cracking. Lots of amazing reprints in this set. However, if you're not able to find them, doesn't really mean anything. So really excited to see what we can crack here this evening. Now, of course, the set is quite pricey. Quite pricey. I think more than Time Spiral Remastered was when that product first came out. So we'll see how well we do here. Starting off with the Helm of Awakening. That is the retro frame. We have another common. And then, ooh, I like this. The Old Border Swab. That looks nice. And Insect Token. So let me make a pile for the retro border rares and then mythics. Yeah, we'll adjust our piles as we get further into the box. It's cool seeing so much classic art in here as well. I like bird cards. Rain once made several unkind comparisons between the bird's naked opportunism and Urza's. We have Zira Arian, rare. Her wits are sharp, but her blades are sharper. Insect Wizard. I like the... Oh, looks like... Cool, we have a common at the back. Sometimes it's retro border, sometimes it's a regular new frame. Our token. Let's make our token pile next to our uncommons. But I like that one, that bee token. The insect token, that was the, like, Victorian style bee. I like that one. That was a good meme. Was that from Dominaria Reunited? Can't remember. I feel like so many so many sets come out, it's hard to pinpoint what's from what. It all is blending together for me, to be honest. We do have something borderless here. Ooh, Lotus Blossom. Beautiful art here by Daryl Ritchie. Lotus Blossom, borderless. Curious how many Lotus Blossoms we're going to be finding here in the booster box. I love the borderless cards. Crop Rotation, nice reprint for an uncommon. Helm of Awakening has interesting art. I remember when this card was spoiled, people were like, that's an interesting design choice. But Helm of Awakening, borderless. Tormod's Crypt is their first retro border uncommon. First foil, we have Akatian Javelineers. I really like the 1 retro border basic per pack. That's fun. I like that. I will say, for me, having gotten into Magic around Amonkhet block, I am used to the modern frames. I'm used to the modern frames, but I know a lot of people prefer the old frames, so I like that. WotC is giving us new versions, you know, nice new border basics, and as well as really cool looking old border basics for those that prefer. Renewed Faith. It's nice that they do that. Sometimes, you know, WotC catches W's, you know. I'm excited for our next standard set, which I know, crazy to say that, but the Phyrexian stuff looks so cool. I can't wait to try and find those oil slick foils and then just get mad when we can't find them. Opposition, rare, and Fadiasir. We have Solkanar, the Swamp King, foil. I'll say, we're shaping up to need more piles than I had anticipated. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Suppose I can move our common and uncommon foils down here under my face. I don't know that those will be super interesting every time, so could put them down there. Alright, we have found retro border foil rare, regular foil rare, or not regular foil rare, regular retro border rare as a non-foil. It's borderless, but we haven't found any mythics yet. That's cool art here for Swords to Plowshares. The arc of my blade has carved a path of light for the peace that will follow. Cool. Lieutenant Kurtar. Factor Fiction. Slimefoot, I know I said I wanted to grow a repository of knowledge, but this isn't what I had in mind. Nice Factor Fiction. I really like that art. It's a nice uncommon at that. Slimefoot the Stowaway is just making more Slimefoot. Enlightened Tutor, nice. White Mane Lion, Island, and an elephant token. What is that? Island. Yeah, Squirrel Nest. We have Forgotten Ancient, Juggernaut, and Man of War, foil. Damping Spear, nice uncommon. We have Pyre Zombie. And Terror. Some old art on this Terror. That's like a 10-year-old art or so. Ooh, can you be a Force of Will? That'd be quite neat. Saproling Symbiosis and Counterspell. It's not Force of Will, but Counterspell always nice. Would love to find Force of Will. Would love to find Vampiric Tutor, Urza, Yawgmoth, Sylvan Library as well. No Mercy. Entomb are some nice black cards in the set. There's also Worldly Tutor in here for green. A lot of really, really sweet cards in here. We do have another foil retro board. Ooh, Dark Depths is our first mythic. All right. Tiana, Ship's Caretaker, and Goblin Matron. All right, so third of the way through the box here. One mythic, two retro border foils. Helm of Awakening. Goblin Matron. All right. To the middle row. Ooh, nice retro border. We have Entomb, Symbiotic Beast. We have Terror Foil. Opposition, rare. Necro Savant. I wish I was able to open more for you all. Unfortunately, we did not get in as much as we had hoped. We did get cut pretty heavily, especially on our collector boosters. Because as of late, Bossman's been letting me open up like almost a full case, or if not a full case, of collector boosters on the channel, but didn't have enough to do that. We do have a borderless Street Wraith. Ooh, I wouldn't want to bump into that, yeah. Ooh. Street Wraith, Woodland Cemetery, Empty the Warrens, and Dread Return Foil. Do hope we get to see some really cool borderless cards inside of the collector booster. Double Masters 2022 was really fun with that for collector boosters. You got to see all those borderless arts. I'm excited. I'm excited to see if we can see some more up next. Decimate, Momentary Blink. Ooh, that Saproling is interesting. Looks more like a dragon plant than like a mushroom. I'm used to the Saprolings looking more mushroomy. We have Solkanar, the Swamp King. Alright, we're about halfway. I think I see another foil peeking out. Arcades Sabbath, rare. Mystic Enforcer, and Sandstorm foil. Entomb, our second Entomb of the box. We have a Duress, retro. A nice retro border mythic. We have Urza, Lord High Artificer. Hello there, Urza. We have Polluted Mire, common. Alright, still just the 2 mythics so far. We are halfway through the draft booster. That, to me, is a bit concerning. So a little oof. And by little oof, I mean big oof. 2 mythics so far, over halfway through. Perhaps they're all just hiding on the left side of the box. Still, of course, have another column to go through. It's giving me, though, at this moment, I'm getting, like, Commander Legends flashbacks. I don't like that. I don't like that. Forgotten Ancient Wild Dogs. Cleric of the Forward Order. I hope it's not just 4 mythics a draft booster. I really hope not. Triskelion, Chainer's Edict, do have another borderless coming up. Ooh, it's blue. That doesn't look like Force of Will. Starts with an M. Mystical Tutor? It is! Mystical Tutor, borderless. Wisdom is a well that never runs dry. It offers the most to those with the deepest thirst for knowledge. Very cool. Third borderless rare. I did my piles backwards. Alright, last column of the box. Last third. We are still hovering at only 2 mythics. We've had some nice pulls, but there's still a lot of really nice cards missing. Nantuko Shade. Phantom Flock. You have, ooh, borderless foil. Looks like a foil mystical tutor. Dragon Whelp! I love this card. Just because I love the whelp. It doesn't have to do anything with the actual effect of the card. But this is just like a brand new, I guess it was in recent Dominaria, so I guess it fits, but weird to see that again. Sulkanar, Street Wraith, and yes, it is a foil borderless mystical tutor. Very nice. At first glance, this looked like Ryuk from Death Note, except without, like, the hair. I was like, wait a minute. Well, that looks familiar. Vampiric Tutor, alright. Hello, Mythic number 3. Mind Stone. 3's still not good enough, but at least we're seeing another one. Savine's Reclamation. That's a nice rare. That was in Commander 2019, I think. It's nice. Enlightened Tutor. Retro Border. Primal Boost. Break Asunder foil. Grim Lavamancer. Frantic Search. Grim Lavamancer was the box topper art. Fools dig for water, corpses are gold. The Earth's real treasure is far deeper. You have another borderless upcoming. We have Lyra Dawnbringer. Ooh, very nice. I love the stained glass on her sword, her uniform, everything. Lyra Dawnbringer from original Dominaria. Very nice. That is a borderless mythic. Mythic number 4. Fire Blast. Can we swing for 6? No, that's a little high, but at least 5. Come on. Give us at least 5. We have Flame Tongue Kavu, borderless. Hinterland Harbor. Fadiasir, and Joriel, Monvuli Recluse. A regular foil rare. Our first regular foil rare of the box. We've had borderless foil, retro foil, and now regular foil. Gemstone Mine. Mog War Marshal. 3 packs to go. Just 3. We have Triskelion. Horseshoe Crab. I was playing Sealed, I want to say a couple weeks ago, but it was actually a couple months ago at this point. We have Oversold Cemetery. So I was on a road trip and I found there's this really cool card shop up in Gainesville, close to UF. I can't remember what they're called. But they used to be in like a really poopy strip mall, and then they moved into like a nice, fancy, huge building. They have a lot of board games and stuff too. I guess they had moved pretty recently because it looked like they're still getting set up on the inside. But they had a box of M25. And I was like, that's fun. So I got that. I got the box. And I was like, yeah, road trip, mini vacation, woo! Anyway, so I was playing sealed, and my opponent, there's like some artifact thing, and then they just kept where you can tap something. I think it was an infinite combo. If I'm remembering correctly, it was like tap something to like do damage, and then they had it on Horseshoe Crab. But you need to pay mana. I don't know what it was. Maybe there was something else, but they Horseshoe Crabbed me to death, and I didn't appreciate it. Anyways, last pack. Please give us a 5th mythic in this box. Please, I'm crying. Squirrel Nest. I don't think this is a mythic. Now, it's Rith the Awakener. And Ornithopter. Hi. Goblin Matron. We have so many Goblin Matrons in this box. Alright, so we only had 4 mythics. That, to me, like I said, I'm getting some Commander Legends flashbacks, and I don't like it. But, there's a lot of really nice rares in this set. There's a lot of really, really nice mythics, but there's also a lot of really nice rares. So although I'm disappointed we only found 4, we did have some really, really sweet ones. We had the Retro Border Urza, the regular Vampiric Tutor. Love that. Borderless Lyra Dawnbringer. We also had, what, Dark Depths underneath the Vampiric Tutor? Alright, let me tidy up, and then we'll get into our recap here. Lots of really nice uncommons and commons. Normally don't go through the uncommons or commons during a recap, but some really, really cool cards. Street Wraith. For Street Wraith is the only Retro Border common that I saw that I liked, right? Or no, Counterspell is a common. I had it in the uncommon pile for some reason. Counterspell, Street Wraith, Elvish Spirit Guide. Sometimes we've actually had to dig around in our old boxes to find Elvish Spirit Guides for people. Jainer's Edict, neat. Crypt, Factor Fiction. I like squirrels. I've never played a squirrel deck, but I appreciate it, so I like the Squirrel's Nest. Damping Spear. I remember when we had to look through all of our boxes of regular Dominaria uncommons to pull out all the Damping Spears. Sword to Plowshare is always cool. So it looks like a really, really fun, especially for like sealed play or draft play. Like I said, I'm thinking this is going to be the flavor of the month for our draft nights, because this looks like it'd be really, really fun. The only downside to this is, of course, the price. But let's go ahead and take a look at our mythics. We did have the Borderless Lyra and the Retro Border Urza. For our regular borders, we had Dark Depths and Vampiric Tutor. For our Borderless rares, we did have the Foil Mystical Tutor, Non-Foil Mystical Tutor, Helm of Awakening, and Lotus Blossom. We also had a couple of borderless common and uncommons. We had Flametongue Kavu and Street Wraith. The Street Wraith art grosses me out, but it's quite effective, you know? It's not supposed to be a cute card. We had 1 regular foil rare, Joriel Moanvuli Recluse. And the Retro Borders, Solkanar, the Swamp King. For the non-foil Retro Borders, Helm of Awakening, Opposition, Pyre Zombie, Entomb, Solkanar again, Nantuko Shade, Enlightened Tutor, and Triskelion. Then we did have some more Entombs, more Enlightened Tutor in our regular rares. Some of the Dominaria rares, Hinterland Harbor, Woodland Cemetery, Gemstone Mine, Grim Lavamancer, Reclamation. There's the other Entomb, Cemetery, Opposition here, Helm, yeah, E-Tutor. Some really nice rares, really, really nice reprints. Really nice set. I like it a lot. Hoping this was a light draft booster box. I haven't taken a look at anybody else's openings. I wanted to experience our box for the first time. But that does give me some pause there. It does. It does. It does. We did get more Retro Border foils, though, than Time Spiral Remastered. So I like that. They're not as hard to pull. Makes it a little easier to get the cards you're looking for, which I like. Overall, seems like a really fun set, and I'm excited to check out that collector booster box up next. Now, although I keep comparing it, I'm hoping it's similar to Double Masters 2022 with lots of borderless cards. There's more than just 4 packs in here, so that's nice. They're almost the same price, but there's more packs, so at least that's good, right? But yeah, so Dominaria Remastered Collector Booster Box coming up next. Become worthy of legends. That's what the box entices us with, to become worthy of legend. But with that does wrap off this draft booster box opening. So, if you all enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts on this release in the comments down below. Are you excited for this set? Not into it at all? It's not your thing? Gonna get a box, just singles, just play some drafts? Let me know what you're thinking and what you're excited for with this release in the comments. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, I'd love for you to join us here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here and into that second opening this evening, do have to go ahead and finish things off here by giving an extra special shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 8 Black Label fans: Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Devon, Kira Soltari, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 9 Gemstone Miners. Or not Gemstone Miners, Gem Mint fans. I have Gemstone Mine stuck in my head because of the rare. Gemstone. My brain. Put an F in chat for Ali's brain. Anyways, we have 9 Gem Mint fans: Bamboo, Butch Corby, Geriatric Geek, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, Shinapsen, Vanek, and Wooch 005. But thank you so much again, though, to all of our channel members. And all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But yes, this was a lot of fun. A little nervous for future draft booster boxes, but I had a lot of fun. Very excited to check out the collector booster box up next. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope y'all join me in the next video. Bye.